All right. I know I have just done a big announcements video just a few weeks back, but I have another one for you, and it's a really important one for you to hear. I have decided to leave this channel, meaning I will no longer publish any new content here, and instead I am starting a brand new channel. If you're excited to hear the welcome message on that channel is already live. I'll put the links everywhere, down in the description, in the comments. It's on the screen, the name of the channel, so you can go ahead, check it out, subscribe if you want to. So, to explain, that was the short news, but to explain further, the new channel that I have will be a continuation of the kind of content I have been posting here for the last couple of months. So mostly focusing on cooking, maybe some decorating, some gardening, hopefully with the new garden and the new house that we're moving into. Some other creative adventures maybe, but there will be no macrame. That's what I've done here for many years, and that's what many of you have come here to see, but I am no longer doing that. It was a hobby that I have enjoyed while it lasted, but now I just have other passions, other things I want to do, and so I will no longer be doing macrame. Now, this channel, I'm not deleting it. I'm not deleting or taking down any of the videos, so feel free to browse through all of my content. You can watch it for as long as you want. And who knows, maybe one day I'll even come back to this and come back to macrame. But for now, I am sticking with cooking and I am moving that to the new space. Now, if you want to know why I'm doing this, then I'll explain that as well, but it's a bit of a, dive into how YouTube works. So this may sound like a out of a sudden decision, but really it's something that I have been thinking about ever since starting with this new content. I thought many times whether I should keep it on the same channel, my macrame channel, or whether I should create a brand new one. So, where do I start with the full explanation? I would love for this YouTube channel to become my main source of income. It's, of course, something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy cooking, I enjoy decorating, just like I enjoyed doing macrame before, but it's more than just a hobby. I do want it to be my job, and for that to happen, it needs to earn me money. And so in order to make money on YouTube, you have to get views. That's how YouTube pays you, based on how the audience watches, how much the audience watches your content and therefore sees the ads that are placed on that content, or if the audience has YouTube Premium, then the creator gets a portion of that as well. Now, what I have been struggling with is that YouTube has put me in this category of macrame, and that's where most of my audience, most of you guys have come from, my macrame content. And so you were expecting to get more macrame content, or at least that's how I am translating this in my head. So the problem was that with my cooking content, I was never able to get the same amount of views as I did before with my macrame content. And I assume that is because the people that came here to whom YouTube suggested my macrame videos, they wanted macrame videos. They didn't care about don't care about my cooking content, and so they didn't watch it. And so YouTube kept me in this box of macrame, and it wasn't suggesting my cooking videos to people that want to see cooking videos. And so I wasn't getting many views, and that really was the whole issue, or is the whole issue. So my big hope is that with a brand new channel, YouTube will have me in the right box right from the beginning. It will correctly analyze my content and know what people to suggest it to, who want to watch that kind of content, who find that kind of content entertaining, inspiring, whatever else. And therefore, I will get the views I need in order to get the money to make an income out of this. So that's I would say the business side of things, and really the number one big reason why I'm making this change. But also, it's just such a hard thing for me to do, to keep doing these cooking videos or this new content videos and just not see the feedback that I would love to see, to not see it flourish, to see that people are not really watching it. And of course, when you look at the amount of views I get, it's hundreds of people do watch it, and that's amazing. But it is extremely little compared to the thousands and even hundreds of thousands of people that have watched my macrame videos. And in order to get, again, the kind of income, you do need thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of views on every video to get anywhere. And so that was really demotivating as well, only getting a few comments here and there, which I love reading the comments. I love reading that people find the content inspiring, or that they've learned something, that I have some interesting tips that I can share. That's where the passion in this is. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I enjoy doing this, because of this feedback that I get from you. And again, since YouTube wasn't suggesting my videos to the right people, I was not, or am not, getting that kind of feedback. And so that really was the more emotional side for me in this, where I need more. I need more out of this in order to make me really enjoy it and make me motivated to do all of these things. And you might be wondering why I'm switching right now. And the reason is, I feel like I have, with the move going on, which if you have seen my previous announcement video, you know that we are moving to my parents' house. That feels like such a good transition point, where this really is the last video from this kitchen, and everything on my new channel will be from the new kitchen. So that just feels like such a natural, good cutoff line for this kind of a switch. And I think that really is it. That's the whole explanation of why this change is happening. So once again, if you are into my new content, I would love for you to go check out my new channel right away. I will be posting new videos once a week, just like I've been doing here for the last 8 months. I kind of wish I had made that change already in the very beginning, but oh well. I had to learn. Maybe one more thing. I thought that since I already had a big number of followers, around 50,000 or close to 50,000, I didn't want to start from scratch, right? It's not that the followers necessarily translate into the views and into the income, but of course, the bigger the channel, the more views you usually get, and therefore the more money you make. And so I was very reluctant to not use this advantage. But again, as it turns out, it wasn't really an advantage, because the interests of that group were somewhere else. So, and I know it feels kind of weird to be talking about this, random group, when I know that many of you are actually watching this video. So I am talking about you, but I hope you understand the way I'm trying to explain things. So for the last time, go check out my new channel. I'm really excited to see you there. And that will be all from me here, I thank you to everyone who has subscribed, who has watched my videos, whether it was macrame or the cooking. If you have liked the videos and commented, that's what made me enjoy this so much. So thank you again for all of that support, and hopefully I'll see you over on my new channel. Bye.